Tracking the return of summer-like heat for this weekend. We're starting off very early Saturday, might run into some patchy fog that will likely clear up very well into the mid-morning hours, and that's just as temperatures are expected to ramp up very quickly this weekend. That could also lead to potential for storms, low and severe risk with that into this evening. We'll see temperatures again very quickly warming up this morning. Already before noon, we'll be close to those 80s even as we started out in the 60s, and that is thanks to a lot of sunshine we'll be tracking, so make sure you've got that sunscreen on hand. The UV index reaches up to a 9, which can burn you in less than half an hour if you're unprotected, so make sure you've got that sunscreen, and really do want to grab that water bottle as well. Want to really stay hydrated the next few days, and maybe even limit a bit of that time outdoors. We're not too unbearably hot for Saturday, just stuck in those upper 80s with a little bit of cloud cover today, but as we continue to see some of this warmth and moisture building up here on Sunday and Monday, we're already into the 90s. We'll likely see this heat even lasting through midweek next week, but these heat indexes are getting brutal here, possibly up to about 105 already Monday there, and again, continue to see that even for the next couple of days next week. So want to continue to stay hydrated, but again, tracking that potential for storms tonight, as we'll see all that heat and moisture sticking around. That's likely going to fire up near after dinner time in our northern counties, and then we'll see that potential for more of those storms later on overnight tonight. Now we'll take a look at that latest high-resolution model that really has been trying to get a better handle on this. We're going to continue to see really how this actually plays out into this evening. We're going to watch again across our northern counties for those storms initially close to the dinner hour, and we're going to really pay attention to this complex out in western Missouri, just north of the Kansas City metro. This, if it actually gets going, could potentially kind of form into its own convective system and bring some of those severe threats to mid-Missouri tonight. We're going to see those storms come a bit more widespread closer to the midnight hour. That's just before midnight there, but really you're going to continue to track those storms in overnight tonight. So likely as many of us are asleep, it's not a bad idea to grab that Storm Track weather app or have that weather radio in case these storms really do become severe here as they're moving through our area. We can see by the early morning hours, this is just before sunrise as those storms are moving off to the east, but we'll again continue to watch to see how well that complex out of Kansas holds together to see those severe impacts it brings to the area. Also tracking possibly some more lingering showers Sunday, likely not getting as much of that during the day. Again, it's very early in the morning. That conditional threat going to depend on that initial development of those storms and where those end up tracking through the area, but the main threat for this severe risk is really just to the west of us as those storms are firing up. And again, a lot of heat on the way past that. Very dangerous to head outdoors for a very long time, so you want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself here the next couple of days.